I wanted to be a cabin crew, and then someone asked me, "Unataka kuwa makanga wa ndege?" I was like, I'm just trying to figure out.
Uko na homa? Mimi najua niko na homa.
Mimi sina. Anyway, we just came from sharing lip gloss to now sharing cars.
Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of What the 20s podcast. I'm your host, Masi Judy Wanjiru, or MJ if you're cool. And I know you're cool because you're watching this podcast. So my name is MJ. I'll start by apologizing because makosa ni yangu and the team that we work with on this podcast, we have been facing a lot of technical challenges, and we've not been able to upload new episodes. And for that, I am sincerely sorry. I know it's a bit disappointing to trust in someone. Now they're not being consistent. Trust me, it eats me up at night. Oh my gosh, we don't have an episode yet. But I'm grateful that we're back, and I hope that it's going to be a bit easier on us now. Now, for today's episode, I want you to have some energy and be very excited because I am. I have been looking forward to this episode for quite a while, probably months and months. I am excited for many reasons, truly. But particularly because this is the first journalist. The first journalist I'm hosting on this podcast.
Oh my God.
It's exciting. It's exciting, but also it's a bit scary because maybe she's seated there and she's seeing how unprofessional I am, how I am never going to journalism school. I am so lost in this. And she's like, MJ, I'm just taking notes. Please go to school. But anyway, welcome. You might know her from KTN.
Yeah.
From I did a lot of talking today. KTN, the one that the Nairobian, right?
Yes. Oh my God.
You might know her from Parents Africa.
Yep. Am I on set with Joe from Netflix? From you?
Oh, because I'm stalking. Look, I had to do my assignment for this.
And you did it well.
And I did it well, yeah.
Proceed.
So, ladies and gentlemen, it's my absolute honor to welcome my friends and sometimes employer.
Wow.
And Veronicah.
Not my personality showing off, just because showing up because I'm hanging out with you. I find you to be a very cool person. Yes, as she has said. Yes, as she has said. My name is Veronicah. I'm a journalist. In my capacity as a journalist, I think you're doing good. I have also done a little bit of stalking. I've watched your podcast, so you're good.
Thank you.
Don't
you
worry.
very much.
I believe I'm in safe hands as a guest.
You are,
yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But mostly for vibes.
For vibes.
And you have vibes, clearly.
Yeah.
You have vibes.
And you also do have vibes. Anyway, as I said, journalist currently serving as editor at Parents Africa. I am also a law student. Oh yeah. And I'm also a youth mental health advocate.
For real? I didn't know that.
Yes, I am.
Tuambie tu hapo. Able tell us more about that because I didn't know that. Hapo sikuona kwa stalking.
Kuona because it's not yet out there. Okay. It's still under registration, but we're working to have an NGO.
For real?
With some of my girls. And what we noticed is, if I say it, they're going to take my ideas. Anyway, but what happens is we realize that most people are coming to talk to youth about their mental health. Oh, do this. If that man is disturbing you, block him. But what about hearing it from a peer?
Exactly. And that's literally, girl, we are friends. Have I introduced her as my friend? She's my friend.
If she doesn't come for the next podcast, I'm have to call.
That's the reason why we also started this podcast, because so many people past their 20s have a lot of things to tell people in their 20s. But the question is, what are 20-year-olds telling each other?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, I like that. For real.
Because, the biggest impact, the most impactful conversations are the ones we have in our social groups.
Yeah.
If I'm hanging out with you and you tell me, you should get wigs and move away from locks, it is going to affect me severely. If I see an old person or an older person coming and telling me, we should do wigs instead of locks, I'd be like, hater. Yeah. You see, it's not going to affect me. It's not going to impact me whether negatively or positively. So I think we should work towards having youths or peers telling each other such conversations.
That's so true. Even as, it's not really a tagline, but when I was introducing this podcast, I was saying sisi kwa sisi. Like we really need to be there for each other.
Yeah.
And also there's a new, a concept I learned about networking. Most times when we say networking, we usually want to network with CEOs and people above us. But one of the probably most important than those, it's called horizontal, vertical.
Vertical, yeah.
One of the most important networking ways is horizontal, other than vertical networking. Because even just us being here, is not like a big person ametuleta pamoja. It's someone in our peer. Yeah, I think I like it. I
Yeah.
like it for you, and I'm looking forward to also supporting you in that whatever it is
Thank
you're
you.
doing.
Yes, talking of support, that's something else. That's another reason why peers should network amongst each other, because I'm talking to Dr. MJ, but in a few years, she's going to have her own. I hope that's your
Amen
own.
to whatever you're saying. I don't know what to say, but amen to it.
Amen.
Yeah.
You get, I'm a journalist. Maybe in future I'll be having like another media house that is of my own. You see, we are going to be the next generation.
Yeah.
I'm talking to a friend of mine over here. She's an accountant. The next time she's the one who's going to be doing audits in my company.
Yeah.
So us networking like that is also going to help us network in future. And yes.
And also because we are networking in our peers, like the struggles I face. For example, if I tell you, if you come and tell me, as Anna Veronica, you want me to help you in something, let's say like an event, I know for sure you don't have the monies to pay me.
Yes,
you know. So I would be willing to support you in us, maybe even for free. Let me say for free, because I would do it for free. And if the way I've hosted you here on the pod, I might not have access to like those big people, but this is the way you can support me, and I need guests, so you come like hi, and if you have like friends who can be good guests. You support
them, yes.
So another reason why we should be networking sisi kwa sisi is because, or like helping each other, it's because we know the struggles. If I go to somebody and they want me to pay 50 G's, bro, I don't have that. I don't have that.
I don't. And you want to bring someone to your event to talk, and they're like, I need 200K. I don't have that. I just want impact to be made now. When you're talking about money, after making impact and doing it severally, that's when we can talk about me giving you money as an event moderator, or you giving me money as a podcast guest. You say you get, but it just doesn't come out of nowhere.
It doesn't come out of nowhere. And also, I was talking to another friend of mine. Hi, Jewel. This is for you. So Jewel was telling me, she's these wise people in your lives. She's the wise person in my life. She's also a lawyer, actually. So she's telling me how those older people who now have networks, like you see, a CEO is a friend to a founder, is a friend to, it's because they didn't start at that level. They started at our level. So also supporting each other means building each other, helping each other, like create our brands. So when the time comes, you are a CEO. When you're a CEO, you're a founder, you are this, you're this, you're this. We have now that like rich network, but it doesn't start from the rich network. It starts here from the ground, from the roots.
Yeah. So again, be careful of who you relate with.
Come on.
Yeah. So you cannot just go and make friends out of nowhere. Marafiki zako pia wakwe na akili kidogo. That's what I mean. And if you're also planning to have a good circle of friends, pia wakwe na akili, like, do you have a future for yourself?
Contribute as well.
Exactly. Like, participate in this. We are growing together, but participate. It's like you could grow peke yangu, and then I realize, and then as much as we want to grow with you, if you're not sure what you want to do, we will not grow with you.
Usiseme hivyo unaweza niacha nyuma kwa sababu mimi nafikiri kama
unaona sasa wewe uko sawa, like you have a podcast, you're a doctor, right? It's not clear, it's still vague, but you know where to start.
I have a sense of direction.
Exactly. You're not just laying, you're waiting for your degree to do something for you. You're waiting for, I have a few coins, but I don't think I want to start a podcast, so I'm just going to drink this money and drown it all. No, like, have a plan for your life. Just have friends who have a plan for their lives. That's the only way you can also grow. Anyway, do you know you have talked and you have not even started this podcast?
I know, like, but I like it because that's true. That's so honest, and that's true, and that's unplanned. So that's as real as it can get.
Exactly.
So we were supposed to. How was it?
I think I was done introducing myself.
Okay.
Yes.
No, but I really enjoyed that conversation. Hata nasikia sina haraka ya kutoka hapo, but thank you. Right. This podcast is for people in their 20s. Yeah. How are your 20s for you?
I don't know. That's how I feel. Sometimes I'm sad. Sometimes I'm happy. But all in all, I'm feeling like I'm okay. I'm okay. I can take up all these downfalls that are coming my way. I can still stand even when I fall, even when I try and fail. I can still stand. Yes, like last week, I cried every day. From Monday to Thursday, every day. Like, I'll just go home and I'm like, I just give me time. Or when I wake up, I just take my pillow and I bury my head in there. But the rest of the day, I don't have a problem with it. I don't have a problem. Anything that comes my way, I'll handle it.
Yeah.
By the end of the day, I'm going home. Yes, I might cry at the end of the day, but I don't want to be 19. I don't want to be 16. I'm okay being in
your
this.
20s.
Yes, I'm okay, and I can't wait to grow older. For some reason, I don't know. I just want because this, and then I've been meeting a lot of ladies who are not yet in their 30s, like 28, late 20s, and then living life. These girls are happy. These girls like have banging bodies.
Yeah.
Their makeup is not from like
Yeah.
I'm sorry. And they were driving, and there's a statement they said, we just came from sharing lip gloss to now sharing cars.
Oh,
You get? And seeing such ladies when you're sure they pushed themselves when they were young. Like this 25, 24.
Yeah.
If you see such a lady making it, you are sure that my effort is not going to go unnoticed. There's hope.
Yeah.
That is what gives. I actually like seeing girls who have done well for themselves because it gives me hope. Like, you continue doing it.
You continue, yeah.
Continue, don't give up. It's still going to pay off.
Yeah. I have a friend, when you mentioned you can't wait to grow older, I have a friend who she just can't wait to get into her 30s. Like in her head, 30s are it.
Yeah.
20s are so messy, and then now you get to like a period of grace in your 30s, and then 40s. It's like from 20s it gets better.
It gets better. It gets better from what I've had and from the experience I have, because 20s have like, I don't know how many faces, because 20 to 21 is not the same as 23 to 24. No, 22 to 23. 24 to 25 is also a different phase.
It's like every 2 years it's a different. That's so true. That's so true.
And then I don't know, there's some kind of puberty that comes with 24, 25. Trust me. Oh, yes, zilizoliwa na nzige.
Yeah. Zinarudi sasa.
Inakwambia Mungu anazirejesha hivi. You see, like, and then 26, 27, 28, 29, they're all different types of faces.
Yeah.
So just learn to live every phase
in
the
the
way it
moment.
should. Yeah, in the moment.
So if you don't mind me asking you, like when you crash out like last week, Monday to Thursday, what was the problem? Like, was it work, relationships, family, career, school? It's like all of them.
I will use school because we just started the next semester.
Okay,
the last semester of the year. And it was mainly career oriented. The career that I already have, not the one that I'm trying to get into. It was not easy. It's just not easy. And the more I grow up, the more I realize that people are messed up out here.
Yep.
Messed up. So you can be in a room with weird people and you realize MJ will never say this.
Yeah, we're not the same.
Yobi doesn't do that. We are not the same. And we are not the same in a good way or a bad way. Kuna wenye they are better than you. Kuna wenye you have never seen some things in this world. Yeah. So it was that oriented. Yeah. Let's just say people are messed up. Yeah. Yeah.
So speaking about careers now, because we're already there, you are an established journalist. You've been to one of the biggest, they're called what media houses. You have done well in print media. You're now not only a journalist, but now you even have like a skill in events organization. Yeah. Why would you go back to do LLB? I know LLB is low.
Yeah,
smart
you
girl.
do. Smart girl. Yeah, okay. I wanted to do LLB even as my first choice. It's just that I was really scared of campus. I was shy of what these old people would do to me. Sorry.
It's okay.
And I just wanted to do a career that it will be stemming more from a hobby, not a serious one that needs me to read and learn throughout, so that I know how to maneuver in campus. And then now after that, I do the serious careers. And according to how I choose careers, because I don't think I have done anything that is not connected to what I am. It's when I was young, I wanted to be a teacher. Really bad. Oh my God.
I'm telling you, friends.
Oh my God. You also wanted to be a teacher?
People, yeah. I used to teach stones, bruv.
You see?
You used to teach stones.
And these people told me I'm mentally unstable.
You used to teach stones. Like nobody, like empty people.
Yeah.
Same.
I even had like a whole list of my students.
Stones.
We're still talking about nobody.
Girl, like that's a bit crazy.
I went all out.
For class register.
You got a register. I used to give them assignments. I would
No, okay, yeah. I agree.
And then my sister would support this by bringing me like a whole box of chalks.
Oh, yeah. And like a blackboard.
Blackboard, not really.
What were you doing with them?
I had plenty of surfaces to write on.
Yeah. I had like a blackboard.
Yeah, so it was kind of a menace. Nilikuwa naandika kwa wardrobe.
On the walls.
Kwa cupboard, on the walls. Is it taxes? Nakonga zimejengwa na mawe. I would write on that, on my whatever, my grandma's doors.
And you're like, you're alive.
Yeah, I'm alive. That's the only time I was less problematic.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
You get? Yeah. So at least, amebeba chalk. At least you know where she is. Yeah.
Okay, so you're saying,
yes, I wanted to be a teacher when I was young. And then, I might be a lecturer later in future, but not a teacher. To pause it when they're home. Yes. And growing up, I don't think I wanted to do that. No, as time progressed, I didn't want to do that.
Yeah.
And in class 7 is when I really struggled with what would I want to be in future. So I wanted to be a cabin crew. And then someone asked me, "Unataka kuwa makanga wa ndege?" I was like, I'm just trying to figure out. Yeah, I realized actually
makanga wa ndege is wild.
I know.
Yeah, that's
like I was around some unhinged people as a child.
Yeah.
And then later on, I wanted to do. No, I was watching a lot of TV at the time, and Johnson Wakazi was a news anchor at the time.
Oh, the voice.
I was looking at him.
Voice.
Yes,
okay.
I was looking at him, and I'm like, this elegance. I don't even think I have a crush on him because no, I don't. But whatever you're doing is really making me happy. Is what you're doing that is making me happy, not who you are and who you are when you're doing it as well. So I decided I'm going to become a journalist. Now, when I was deciding this, oh my God, I'm giving you my life story.
No, it's okay. So that's in class 7?
Yes. My speech was bad.
Ooh.
My speech was really bad. I didn't have R's.
Oh boy.
Yes. My speech was so bad, and I did not even have confidence in myself. My writing was being used as an example of bad writing. My initials and oh my God, it was so bad. And so when I was telling people I want to become a journalist, and they're looking at me like, have you had yourself talking, darling?
Yeah.
But I worked on that actually. I started being more intentional. So mkisikia R na L kidogo zinanishanganya, unisamehe. So I started being more intentional when it comes to learning how to pronounce words properly. So then after that, my English became better, my Swahili as well. And I was the one who was giving like a tiny speech to Kifunga from for class 8. So a certain Swahili teacher was like, you can speak in public. No, that gave me so much courage. Yeah. So when I went to campus, not campus, high school, I don't like people that much. I like people, but sometimes not every time. Yeah. So I was just quiet in high school, and people thought like I'm just a good girl.
Wait, you started ndio?
Yeah. I went to Starehe. How can I forget? I thought it was imprinted on my forehead. That's why I didn't say.
You have to say.
Oh, sorry. I thought it was so obvious. Oh gosh. Yes, I went to Starehe Girls Center. So when I went there, people thought I'm a nice person, and there were so many roles that were imposed on me. So many. Like, oh, you are now an intercessor.
Oh, wow.
Oh, you're now an altar girl. Oh, you're now supposed to be telling people do not tear your books. Like, there's so many roles. And I took them with grace and elegance. I prayed for those people. Then I realized, actually, I don't have a problem with masses of people.
Oh.
I don't have a problem being in front of a mass of people.
Yeah.
And as time went on, I became the assistant chairlady was journalism.
Ooh.
Then later on, I became the chairlady of journalism. And things were actually like really looking good when I want to do like when it comes to my journalistic skills, even before I learned them, they were there.
Yeah.
That's why I decided to do something that would stem out of hobby and not wanting to learn about it.
I get that.
Like you cannot be a doctor out of hobby unless you're out here wanting to cut people open. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I was like in a position in my life when I had to figure out a course that is light, as I said, to one because pesa ilikuwa shida kidogo.
Okay.
And also I didn't know what campus would look like. So I wanted to learn more about campus when still being allowed to do. I wanted to do my course properly, yes, but nikuwe na leeway, just explore campus.
Okay.
Just explore, don't have pressure in anything. Yeah, it was like journalism actually. So I chose journalism, then I chose law, then I chose IR. So those were my 3 options. I'm telling you, everything that I'm doing now akuna mahali deviate away from who I am.
you are.
Yes. So I did journalism, and I was like, I want to start with journalism. And nimekwambia, that time I didn't know where funds were coming from, but God is gracious. My father worked hard. So now, then after journalism, I graduated from journalism in 2023 October. By that time, I was already an intern at KTN, at Standard. Let's say Standard because it's broad.
Yeah.
I know when I went there, I really wanted to be on TV. I wanted to be on TV.
Yeah.
Yes, I did broadcast journalism. I didn't specialize on print. So I knew all my life, like,
you'd be on TV.
You gotta see this face on screens, guys.
Yeah. It's TV what we do. At least on a TV what we face.
Oh, the face
that's
is
a compliment, girl. That's a compliment.
Oh gosh. Thank you so much. So I wanted to do TV. But it was a hassle. Kulikuwa na blocking here and there, and then I managed. So before I even graduated, I had managed to do one of the things that I wanted to do with my career, be on TV.
Yeah.
It was fun.
It was fun. I saw it. I was so excited. Like, I was so happy to see you on TV.
It was so fun. I think I move better when I have a few minutes of anxiety and then I'm told, now you're live. Now do this.
Like the anxiety fuels you.
Mm-hmm.
I get that. Yeah.
So it was not easy at first, but I got to love it until now. I love Standard. So by this time I was also still writing for Nairobian, for the Pulse magazine, for Eve Woman.
Oh. Eve Woman is on for Katikula?
No, Eve Woman is still under Standard.
Oh, okay.
Yes, it's their Saturday lady edition. Okay. It's like appearance, but now for Standard.
Okay.
And as I continued writing, I enjoyed writing for Eve Woman more than the politics, more than the news, more than I wanted to just write about women. I wanted to write about the accomplishments of women. And anytime I would go out and I learn about how this lady. Well, sometimes they kwangi ukweli. Sometimes it might be not true. Sometimes it's totally true.
Yeah.
But sometimes like, I can even see the way you carry yourself. This is what I want ladies my age to learn, that you can do this. You can carry yourself in this manner. Yeah. Whether she's lying to me or not, she's here. She's on my list.
Yeah.
She's on my list. That means she carries herself with elegance and grace, which means every lady, hata ukiwa mdogo aje, you can do it. Yeah. So that's what I wanted to do. Like with Eve Woman, I wanted to show the younger girls, as much as Eve Woman has a bigger audience, but you see, my friends are younger people.
Yep.
Yeah, so when I write my stories, they would want to read my stories.
Yeah.
So I wanted to show the younger generation, like, that woman did not just come out of nowhere. She worked on it.
Steps.
Yeah, she took some steps. Yeah. So then one day I just woke up and I was not working at Eve Woman anymore. I was working at Parents, and I was like, wow.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to just be writing the stories I want to be writing. Yes. And then now we transitioned to events. So now I decided to join law school. I was supposed to join immediately after graduating in January.
So January
2024. Yes. I was late for the admissions, so they slotted me for May, the May intake, and that's when I got into Dole Law.
Oh, so even the time that you wanted to go back, like, you're still on time.
Yeah, I'm still.
So you work, you're like, oh my God, this journalism thing is so unfulfilling. So you're on your plan.
Yes, I'm still on my plan.
And so when you finish,
what also fueled me to want to do law, I felt so powerless as a journalist. I felt so powerless. There's some stories you could hear that were so heartbreaking, and I was like, the most I can do is just write about this and ensure people read it and get the feeling I got. But I can't help you past this. What will happen to that person you have just told me beat you up? Oh no, I tried following up on the case. It took so long. I gave up on it because it was also mentally draining. I'm like, so I can't help you. Like, I can't really help you. I actually started feeling like I'm just exposing you because I'm not helping you. Yeah. So I felt like law is a more powerful option for me.
That's
with the impact that I want to make.
That's true. And so when you finish law, 2 questions. When you finish law, do you now want to go to IR again?
Yeah, but later on. For law, I want to practice law for a while. Yeah.
And then are you gonna bring these two together, like marry journalism and
they are never going to be apart? Because even I meet people who are telling me, why are you doing law and you did journalism?
Yeah. Those
are so far apart. They're not apart. Because if you look at the skill set that I'm earning from law, is that I'm becoming a better orator.
Yeah.
I'm also becoming a better researcher and writer.
Yeah.
That's the same thing that journalism teaches you. And the end goal is still the same. Okay, not the same really, because journalism is more about telling the story. But law, you can actually tell the story and do something about it. You can do something. If you're telling a story about a heartbroken woman or a woman who faced injustices, you can, as a lawyer, you can actually do something about it. You can file a lawsuit, go through the whole process with them.
Yeah.
That's why I don't find it different.
Yeah. Okay. So maybe for the viewers, maybe someone is watching and they want to also maybe have a shift in career, but they really don't know where to go or where to start. Or someone who is like me, you are in this sector, but also you feel like you want to be in this sector. Like for me, I am in medicine, but I also very much want to be in the storytelling. I don't want to say journalism really, but this whole storytelling business. So maybe there's someone who's watching and they feel very conflicted. They want to maybe switch careers, or they want to go back to school and learn something new, something they're passionate about, but no one else seems to understand them. The way you said, maybe some people are asking them, oh, why are you going back to school? Like, why are you shifting careers? They're so apart. But maybe to them, it makes sense for them to be in both, So what would you tell them?
Do you? They will adjust.
Come on.
Yeah. Because it's you who is doing it.
Yeah.
If they don't want you to do it, as long as it makes sense to you, the rest is just noise. For me, what I faced backlash with a lot is journalism.
Why you did journalism?
Yeah.
Okay.
When I chose journalism. Because, I don't know, some people thought I was smarter than journalism. And others were like, sasa utapata kazi wapi?
Yeah, it's flooded.
Yeah, it's flooded. Like, kuna competition, kuna social media, nini. In my head, I was like, yeah, but it's still what I want to do. So, and I know how I want to do it. I know how it's going to benefit me. Now, unless you go and learn and you want to change, and if you want to change, hata waende wakwambie, I told you journalism is wrong. No, that's what you wanted to do. You will not have learned that it is wrong unless you did it.
Exactly.
And then ungekuwa na hiyo nini ya mentality ya, I wanted to do journalism, but they told me to do medicine. Now I'm struggling with medicine. But what if journalism was better?
What ifs are the worst. Oh
they
gosh.
kill me every time. I'd rather try so that I don't have a what if mentality in mind. And if I'm not trying something, I don't want to.
Exactly.
Yeah. So at that time when I was being told, no, try and do a chemistry course, I'm like, I passed chemistry because my teacher was good, not because I really was passionate about that.
Yeah.
Maybe I did not pass English, but I loved it. Maybe I did not pass biology.
Pass because people don't pass English in KCC.
Actually,
I pass English. And I was so good in English. So good in number, so good at clearly. But yeah, English is so hard to pass in KCC.
It's so hard to pass, but it's not like I'm having a problem. And it's not like when I stand in front of people, they're going to be asking me which conjunction are we using there. Like, in my writing, there's so many tools that are helping us these days. Unless now I'm locked in a room and I have to write things, you get?
Yeah.
I mean, I still want to do it as long as I want to.
Yeah.
As long as you want to. And if you are, kama niwe unataka, the rest ni kelele za
watu.
Za nini zenye zizuia chura kunywa. No,
maji. Yeah, ni chura kunywa maji. It's true. Oh, that's rude.
No, not rude.
That's not true.
Chura kunywa maji.
Chura kunywa maji.
No, ngombe. Kelele za chura hazizuii.
Yeah. It's the chura that is making the cow not to drink water. I get that.
Yes. But yeah, so.
But you see now, there's something you've said. Your people talking to you and making you question the decision you're making. It's easy to ignore them if they are from like friends or something. But if it's your immediate family, did your immediate family support you?
Yes, they did.
Yes, they did. So you're lucky. But there's someone, maybe their parents are like, yeah, we don't get that. Because I know someone who was forced to do like a medical course. Yet they wanted to do like IT or something. But they couldn't because their parents were like, my guy, go and be a doctor. Doctors have money. They don't. I'm telling you, we don't.
We see them strike though.
We see them strike all the time. But what happened? Like, how do you navigate it if it's someone really close to you, like your sister, your mom, your dad?
I wouldn't know because I never experienced that from my dad. Well, my dad maybe just asked me, are you sure you shouldn't do, like he's the one who told me to do a chemistry related course. And I told him, no. And he listened to me. So I wouldn't know because I haven't lived with people who don't listen. Or maybe I don't give them a chance. I don't know. To not work like they haven't listened to me.
Yeah.
But I don't know. But for me, I haven't grown around people who are not supporting me. Yeah. When I come and tell you I want to do journalism, there's someone who once asked me, was a close relative, she asked me, guy, huwezi fanya kitu ingine? You get? And I told her, oh my God, I was so excited. I was telling, oh my God, nimetoka kufanya journalism at multimedia. And she was like, oh, huwezi fanya kitu ingine?
Oh, wow.
So that almost killed me, by the way.
Yeah.
That almost killed me.
Yeah.
But no, ni gava inalipa school fees. The rest niko sorted. You're not the one who's going to make me not go to school.
Yeah.
So I went.
Yeah. And I think also it speaks to, because also me, I've had some wild dreams in my life, but my parents, my sisters, they've always been there to support me. Like, it's crazy. I would say I want to build a ship from nothing, and they will support me. If they have funds, they will give it to me. I think it also speaks to our parents, and just maybe not our parents per se, but our immediate circle and our immediate environment. It's really important for people to support the people. It really doesn't. Their dream doesn't have to make sense to you, but they know. I want to believe they know what they're doing, and even if they don't,
I normally not want to quote musicians, but I'm going to quote Nyashinski when he said, unapimaji wazimu kujua dream yangu ni crazy. It's not, you don't have a wazimeter. How will you
clap it?
Yeah. But when I tell you I want to build a ship, you don't have a wazimeter.
Yeah.
If I tell you I want to build a ship from nothing, are you the one who's dreaming about it or me?
Oh, it's me.
And then, sometimes the way I tell you is not the way I've imagined it in my head.
Yeah.
Our executions are different.
Yeah.
If I give you my phone and tell you, sell this phone to your photographer, how you'll sell it is different from how I'll sell it.
True.
And maybe utakuwa hapo ukiniambia, no, naweza kwambia like, no, you won't manage to sell it to him. You can, but what he sees or she sees in her head is different from what you're imagining it's going to turn out to be.
Yeah.
So support her. Support her or him.
Support her. And it doesn't have to be monetary. Sometimes even the encouragement, you can do this.
It comes from far. It goes far.
Oh, gosh.
Like, just when I'm doing my research, be there with me. Send me videos. Oh, I've seen this on TikTok. It's about building a ship. I want to give an example of building a ship. You get it's more crazy. Yeah. It's about building a ship. Can you view it? That's what support means to me. Hata si pesa. Because sometimes pesa ni yako, yeah. You are my father. Money is yours. If you don't want to feel like you want to waste your money on me, that's okay. But support me. Maybe to get funding or something like that. Yeah.
Oh, it's so important. My heart is so warm. I feel like genuinely. I feel like my heart is so warm. Hii conversation nafanya nisikie
vizuri. Hata mimi na feel nice. I feel nice about it.
Very emotional. Hata sasa sijui tuende wapi next.
Tushamaliza mambo ya career and why I wanted to do
we can do relationships. You wanted to do
yeah.
Already I just meant relationships. So
yeah, because that's how yeah. Also, you see, there's a statement I made here, or maybe I don't give those around me time to act like they're not supporting me. You get? Because that's how I relate with them. Mimi nishakwambia. We have been with you for long, so you can't advise me other way. You see the way this might go south, especially. Don't now usifuate kama advice. This is what people just say, that if you want your parent to be less strict on you, train them.
Oh, yeah, I've heard that.
Yeah. Somehow, I actually would support that analogy, because people train you the way you have, like, umeamua kunitusi, actually ni sawa na mimi. So the next time they'll actually do it worse. Let me give you an example with a relationship. It's a men and women. Romantic relationships. I'm not the best person to talk about romantic relationships and advise people on that.
Neither am I.
Jiadvisini na mjitafutie experience. I'm not going to tell you anything about that. So anyway, there's this thing that happens in romantic relationships. A man might hint that I'm going to slap you tomorrow. How you're going to react to that statement or that action is what will make him either do it next time or not do it. You get that's unamtrain. You're in my circle. Treat me in this manner.
Yeah.
If you give me a joke like you're going to slap me on the face, and I'm like, oh, sorry, or I act like I'm going to receive that, he's going to actually slap you in the face next time. But if you're stunned and you're like, don't you try that.
Don't try.
Don't
like
you dare.
Don't know me, bro.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Come and do you. You see, he's not going to dare to try it.
Yeah.
Just the same way as a lady. If I call a man at night 14 times and he still picks up and we talk,
I'll know it's okay to call him at night 14 times. Yeah.
Exactly. So train your close circle how to treat you.
Yeah.
And do not take treatment. If you ukiwambia once, twice, what are you doing there? Really? What are you doing there? Like, what are you doing in a room where you don't feel appreciated?
Yeah.
What are you doing hanging out with friends who are not appreciating you?
Yeah.
You might have trained them and they don't want to treat you properly. Step out.
Because I was listening to a podcast either by Mel Robbins or Jay Shetty, and one of them was saying people treat you how you allow them to treat you. Yeah,
exactly.
So I think it speaks to what you're saying.
Exactly. I don't listen to podcasts and motivations a lot. For some reason, I think whatever I feel like in my heart is what motivates me.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know.
Gosh, same. I am my own motivator.
Yeah. If today I feel like I'm not going to wake up, maybe I might just go and search for a meme that will make me want to get out. But I wouldn't listen to a whole
podcast.
Especially those that are, don't do this, do this. If you're not telling me from your own experience,
exactly.
I'm not going to listen to you.
Yeah.
But yeah, so for me, naonanga ni kama my biggest motivator. That's one. Two, where the way we were saying about being in a room where you're not feeling appreciated, that shows you also don't love yourself. Because for you to love yourself, for you to love other people and for other people to love you, it's because of how you treat yourself. I'm going to say this to the camera because it's about you. We're going to talk about you in your presence. Now,
you're gossiping me.
Yes, let's gossip MJ kidogo. So you see, the first time I saw MJ, it was at an event in church that we were doing, and she spoke with such charisma. She loved herself, like the way she approached that whole situation of talking to the public. Alikuwa anaongea ni kama mtu mwenye, I'm not giving people a chance to laugh at me. I'm going to give you guys my best. It's because she looked like she loved herself. You get? And that's what made me want to be around MJ.
For real?
Yes.
Oh my God. That's so cute.
You see?
Yeah.
Because it has to stem from you first. And other people are also going to treat you the way you treat yourself.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Again, my best.
My heart is warm.
I feel like I'm talking to you.
And that's why I like this podcast, because most times I usually like come here, bring guests to talk to the people who are watching the audience. But at the end of the day, like 9 out of 10 times, I'm usually the one being spoken to. And I like it. I really like it. Like
that was my best part about doing journalism, actually.
Speaking to people.
Yeah, speaking to people who, I told you my end goal was that these stories would help a lady out there who's feeling low or demotivated. Yeah. I was that lady. Let me tell you.
Sincere apology.
Sincere apology, but I was that lady. I think the most depressing phase of my life, I've had like 2. But the one where I was alone without friends was when I was heading towards exiting standard. I don't know, but there was so much uncertainty overwhelming me.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure where to go. Like things were just going wrong.
Yeah.
But again, I still did not miss being 20s or 19 or being in campus.
Yeah.
I was enjoying, but life was not easy.
Yeah.
I interned for like 9 years. Not 9 years, 9 months. For 9 months, like from October. Not October, May. To the end of, to almost the end of working there. I was still an intern, Atachi intern. You get?
Atachi intern, yeah.
Yeah.
Were you being paid though?
Yeah.
But like as an intern.
Yeah, like as an intern. Actually, you were being paid. Watch out to see. Whatever. Yeah, but you get my point.
It's someone's dream to go there, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyone who wants to start interning, who wants to start their journalism career, I would actually advise them to go to Standard.
Oh.
Go there. You know why? This is going to be controversial, but because some of those employees are tired. They are tired.
Yeah.
It's clear that they have been having problems, right?
Yeah.
So some of these people are so demotivated. So if you go there with new energy, trust you me, you're going to be given new opportunities. They may think that they're using you, but be wise and use them back.
Ooh, yeah. That's good. That's good advice, actually. Not controversial at all.
Yeah, so that's how I viewed my time at Standard. I was actually going to build my portfolio. And at this young age, just build your portfolio. You don't have kids. Your parents are still gentle on you.
Yeah.
And if you're loved at home, stay at home.
Sijui
unaishi peke yako kufanya nini? Kaa home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're talking about something.
I forgot. What were you talking about?
When you were transitioning from standard.
Yes. Yeah, that depressing time.
Mm.
Every time I think about it, I'm like,
Yeah, it gets sad.
yeah, it was so depressing. So when I went to talk to these people, I wanted to write about a story that has also spoken to me. By the time I talk up, I feel better as a person.
Yeah.
The one that normally comes to my mind is this interview that I did of a young manager. I don't know, but every time she talked, I was like, God, yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
You know, I was asking her, there's this question that I used to ask women a lot. One, there were 2 questions that I would ask a woman. Do you face any challenges in your industry as a woman?
And they do.
And they do. Yeah. And do you, how do you balance life, coming to work, family maybe, and all those things? So from her answers, the first question, she told me, she doesn't enter a room as a woman.
Ooh.
She enters a room as a professional. I am a journalist. I'm not going to go into that room as a female journalist. I'm coming in as a journalist.
Exactly.
So if you're addressing me, and you're not addressing me as a journalist, I don't know what you're talking about. But we can't bong. What are we bonging?
Yeah. Like what are bonging?
Exactly. If you are a doctor, if you're going into a room, you cannot go in with the mentality of I'm a woman doctor. No, you're a doctor. You went to the same school, didn't you?
Yeah.
You graduate. Some ladies even graduated top of men's classes.
Yeah.
So don't go in as a woman in that field. Go in as a professional in that field. That's one thing she told me. Now, the second question about balance, she was the first person to ever tell me, no, you don't.
You don't balance.
You don't find balance. You don't balance. You integrate life.
You know that's Mimia J Hudson.
Yeah.
It's called J Hudson. She was doing her podcast. She has a podcast, and she was interviewing someone. They're like, "How do you balance?" The guy was like, "I don't. You don't know that."
Oh yeah, I do.
You know that thing.
I know. Actually, I was like, "That's the same thing she told me."
Yeah.
You don't.
Yeah.
You don't find balance.
Yeah.
You integrate. That balance. When you say balance, people picture it as, oh, if I have like a call to make to my mom, that means I have to leave work first to make the call. If I have a lot of work, that means I have to stay in, and then my social work would be affected. My social life will be affected. But you can integrate the two.
Yeah.
During lunchtime, make that call to your mom.
Yeah.
If you have less work, if you have like a meeting at 2, it's now 1:30, make that call to your mom.
Yeah.
You get.
Yeah.
If you are supposed to meet up with your friends and you still have a lot of work, I wouldn't advise that you do the 2, but find a way to also bring work to places
Maybe
that
home.
you get.
Yeah.
Still not advisable to bring work home, but integrate. Like the point is integrate. Find if you're going to a meeting, let's say in Westlands, and you're supposed to meet with someone in Parklands for social purposes. This will sound wrong to those who have bosses, but you can pass by.
Yeah.
Like include your things zote pamoja.
Yeah. Another thing that I feel like helps people balance if you do the things you like doing. For example, like if you're a journalist, like the way now we know already journalism to you is more of a hobby than a job. You can easily do it, like
Exactly.
and not feel like you're working. Because also sometimes the thing about work life, whatever balance, is the mental turmoil that you go through. Because you're always like, oh my God, I have to do this. So if you're already doing something you don't enjoy, you already are 1-0. Life is at 1 and you're at 0. But if you do something you enjoy, it's like Bian said. He said what? Love what you're doing. Like love what you're doing, so it's not like work. Or do what you love.
Do what you love.
What you love, so it's not work. He said something like that.
Yeah.
He said something like that. So I think also it helps with work-life balance. Because if you call me to moderate a session, bruh, that's not work, honey. You can pay me.
I'm enjoying.
But that's not work to me, Yeah.
Like you see, when I was telling you I was crying every day last week because of work.
Yeah.
But trust you me, even if you call any of my workmates, I have never said I hate my work at any point. At any point. I have never said I hate my work. Yes, work is hard, but I don't hate it.
Yeah.
Anytime I'm told, oh no, you're going to be the MC of the next event, gladly.
Yeah.
Gladly. So what are you telling me to do? Like, it's fun.
Yeah.
And there's nothing, the biggest flex I believe in is being paid to do your hobby. Bro, like,
somebody said it finally, because I was talking to my mom today, and I was telling her, Mom, this pharmacy thing, I'm not saying I want to quit pharmacy, but nothing gives me more joy than speaking in events like that. Honestly, me, you don't even have to pay me, but I will do it gladly, and I will do such a good job because I genuinely love it.
You enjoy it.
To pay me?
That's like you're paying me for like a time well had.
Like every time you guys pay me because Parents Africa are the ones who pay me for speaking.
Wow.
But it's gonna change soon. Sorry, it's gonna change soon. Every time you guys pay me, I'm like shocked. What do you mean? And then because you pay me the first time, the second time I had no idea. Like it's not. I'm not coming to speak so that you can pay me.
Mhm.
So every time it happens, it's a shock. Like
That's not the correct definition of an honorarium.
okay,
You're given because of the job you did.
okay.
You don't do it because you're expecting it. As someone who came and was asking for an honorarium, but you're telling me you're going to give me an honorarium of 70 plus. You get, that's not how an honorarium works. Like it's like thank you for showing up. Oh, you did such a good job. Here's something small.
Yeah, here's something for yeah.
Exactly.
And I mean, it also helps me build my portfolio because now I can say I speak at parents and events.
Mhm.
Now you guys, you pay me like that's 70,000.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Parents paid me to do this amount of money, and I was just moderating one panel. So you guys have to pay me more.
Yeah. Okay, but I'm genuinely enjoying this conversation. Can you come back if I call you?
Yes, anytime.
Yeah,
Anytime.
anytime. Thank you very much. So maybe just a parting shot to our people.
Okay.
Our audience.
Your 20s. My 20s, let me speak for my 20s, are a roller coaster of emotions. Today you are happy, tomorrow you're sad. So do what you can to ensure that you are happy constantly. So that sadness, unaona ile saying ya mateso hujileta, like not mateso passing, but
Problems bring themselves.
yes, problems bring themselves. So when they bring themselves, let them not find you already in other problems that you caused. Exactly. So find a way to enjoy life. If you're in your 20s, you're still young. You're still so young. You don't have a child. Let's say that. Let's assume you're still young. You don't have a child. You don't have a lot of bills to pay. You are young. You're allowed to make mistakes. Don't be so hard on yourself. I'm saying things that I do opposite.
Me too. Me too.
I normally don't give myself a mistakes, but yes, that's what people tell me, that I'm still young. I have room for mistakes, and somehow that calms me down. So I hope somewhere it calms me down. But again, enjoy life. Enjoy life. It will come a time when responsibilities will be so many, and not even because you're a wife or you are a mom or a dad, but because you are a CEO somewhere, because you have things to do.
Yeah.
You cannot even catch your friends for a drink, catch up with your friends for like a drink or something. So yeah, enjoy life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And another thing I've gotten from this conversation is like all of us here, we're having crash outs. Because also that week, this week, last week, like of late, I've just been like, what's this thing about career? I'm like, oh my gosh, in that direction. So hearing it from you, then I know how much alone in it. And that's the whole idea for this podcast, guys. Just for us to know that in our journey, we're not alone. Your journey clearly is a lot similar like mine and a lot similar like someone else's. And the troubles that we're having, you might think you're alone, but it's something that cuts across. And you know, actually, that's very relevant because now, not just September is World Suicide Prevention Month, and we've been having so many suicide cases. Just think there was someone from Mui who left a note and all that. And I think one of the reasons people do feel boxed or they feel alone is because, depressed, because they feel alone. I mean, you think maybe, oh, this journey I'm alone, but that's the whole, that's the whole idea of this podcast. For us to come here, rant about our travels, rant about the solutions we're having, so that you know you're not alone. And I hope this podcast, I hope the community we're creating is for you to feel less alone in your 20s, less alone in your messes, less alone in your confusion.
And in your crash out. As again, let me add on to that.
Yeah.
When we are here telling you that you're not alone, also don't allow yourself to be alone. Create room for people to like you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wanted to give a personal experience, but in economy, time. Yeah, create room for people to be there for you.
Yeah.
If you're going through a crash out, call someone. Don't say, gosh, talk to people about this. Allow people to be there for you. And they're also not going to be there for you if you are shitty towards them. So be nice to
be there for other people and allow other people to be there for you.
Exactly.
One of the important ways to navigate 20s is to really get a community. Like community is so important. And community, I don't mean like 50 people. You can have like a community of 3 people. That when you're having a crash and you're feeling things are getting to the go a lot, you have someone to call. It really helps.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. And watching this podcast. So you know you're not alone. That's the whole idea.
You're not alone. I have also enjoyed this conversation. Again and again and again. Mimi uniite.
Sawa.
Anytime.
Sawa.
Yeah.
I don't present poor co-host.
I will not have a problem with that. Podcast. I will not have a problem with that. But yeah, call me over and over again.
For sure. And I also like working with you. You know, because we are like a lot alike. And so it's like working with another NJ. That's really like the vibes are there, the work ethic, because she has crazy work ethic. Yeah. She has crazy work ethic. So it's really, I really enjoy working with you here on the podcast and also on events. And I look forward to working with you more and more.
Thank you so much. I also look forward to working with you.
Thank you. And Yobi, thank you for connecting us. Our cameraman is the one who brought us together. So that's what Right, so thank you for watching. We hope to see you on the next one. Please share, please subscribe, do all those things people say. Bye.